All the smoke in the valley here. Where all that's coming from. Well, good morning, YouTube. Well, welcome back to another glorious morning here. Another wonderful start of the day. If you're new to the channel, then welcome aboard the 2018 Road Glide Ultra. I am Harley Day Rider, your good old friend HDR. I thought I would jump on here and chat to you a little bit this morning on the way to work. And see how everybody's been doing out there. We finally got a little bit of a stretch right now where there's no rain in the forecast. I guess the next couple of days it's going to rain, but today seems fairly dry. Except for whatever that just came from. It's not rain. Like, where did it come from? No idea. Anyway, what I'm going to talk to you about this morning, and I was thinking about this on the way to work, and as I was shifting through my gears, there's actually two parts to this, but working on the camper. The first part, are you a high RPM person or a low RPM person? So what I mean by that, do you normally redline your bike out and then you shift? It seems like I shift around. Oh, well, I don't even know exactly. Let's see here. Let me get up over this ridge. I probably normally shift around 30,000 RPM. And I do that by listening to the engine. But I have found on the highway, I can almost get it up to 5,500 RPM. And I tell you what, man, that's when you're tramping on her. Miss HDR, I can tell when she gets nervous when I'm hitting the highway because she'll grab my sides. It's the only time she ever holds on. I can feel her, putting her hands up, on my sides and holding on. And I'll start out, second gear coming up on the highway. I'll tack her out to about 50, 55,000, usually 50. I usually don't want to go red line, but. And what I find is you're actually maximizing out the engine. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it will move very, very fast. Now, this is not one of those bikes that go from 0 to 60 in 5 or 6 seconds. It's not going to do that, but it will get up and move. But you got to get the RPMs up. But on normal riding conditions, such as going to work this morning, just a normal day riding, I probably shift about 3,000, 3,000 RPM. So, what's your take on that? Do you tend to redline your bike out and get her moving and, really utilize the gears? Or you're one of the guys like me that like to take it a little bit easier on the bike? And, or am I doing something wrong? Maybe I have a whole bad idea of shifting. And maybe you should get her up, work the gears up all the way to the red line. But, just don't tend to, man, it's getting foggy down through here. I just watched the news and they said this fog is not in the area, but they were wrong because it's really, really foggy here. It is a nice morning though. I did actually put my mesh jacket on. I went ahead and put the liner in it. I'll probably have to take it out to ride home to from work, but it's all right. I like to liner in on the way to work just to cut some of the chill down. It's 60 degrees right now, 60, which is not that bad. Here's the second part of this conversation. For those out there, and I know there's many of you, and I know I wanted it for years, was the gear indicator down here. It shows I'm in 5th gear right now. But when I had my 2011 Electric Glide Classic, See if this guy weighs. Yep. When I had my 2011 Electric Glide Classic, it didn't have a gear indicator. And I never really worried about it, because if I can listen to the engine and I know when I need to shift, right? Or you can watch your tachometer, you know when it goes up to red line, you better be shifting. So, do you use the gear indicator a lot to know what gear you're in? And I don't know about other bikes, but on a Harley, the gear indicator actually shuts off and you push your clutch in. See if I can, I don't know if I can show you that or not, but yeah, see it? When you depress the clutch, it shuts the gear indicator off. So if you're coming down, you're downshifting to a light, you know, you can see it like blinking. I don't know if all motorcycles do that or if it's just a Harley line that does that. I'm sure somebody in the comments can explain to me why it does. I'm sure it's normal. I've seen it on a lot of Harley Davidsons, so I know it's normal. But anyway, look at the windshield fogging up. Wow. Getting a little foggy out here this morning. Miss Cesar gets really nervous when it gets really foggy. She's like, "Are you going to ride in that fog?" I'm like, "Yep. Yep, just got to take your time. Yeah, gear down a little bit, take it a little easier." Alright, well, I hope everybody's doing well out there. Thanks for watching the videos. If you are not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. And they say ring that little bell for a notification. So you may want to do that also. I do appreciate each and every one of you checking in with the videos. So remember, until next time, ride your own ride and be safe out there. Harley Day Rider will talk to you. I'll be down and out in the beautiful southwestern Pennsylvania here in a slightly foggy morning. All right, bye-bye, everybody.